Welcome to Invictus Porsche. In life, there aren't many things as elegant and beautiful as a Porsche 911. And here we have a Porsche 911, which I think is amongst the most elegant and beautiful in the Porsche 911 lineup. That is a Porsche 911 991 Carrera 4 or a 4S. And here with us, we have a Carrera 4, so let's just jump right into it. The reason number one on why you should buy this 911, and that is this beautiful rear end. And I don't think there are many things in life as beautiful as the back of a 911. And I've heard this time and time again, especially in the motor world. Who makes a sports car with hips like this? The four-wheel drive 991 benefits from a wider rear track end, 42mm on the C4 and 36mm on the C4S. The third reason is, to not bore you any further, let's just get into the car and drive it, because the 991 is by far probably one of the best 911 that they have created up until 2016. And the C4 takes the 991 to slightly different level of refinement, both from how it handles in the wet, in the dry, and in and around corners, because when you need the front wheel drive, it will kick in to save your life.
Take me to your soul.
The 911 has never been about the raw performance. It's always been about how connected you feel to the car, how well it grips and handles. And just listen to the sound of it and how great it sounds. And not to forget, it corners extremely well. And there aren't many sports cars as fantastically designed as a Porsche 911, and that applies across all the generation. I really hope you can hear this beautifully sounding flat 6 boxer engine, and this is the 3.4 litre engine, which produces 344 brake horsepower, 390 Newton meters of torque. The 0 to 62 is possible in 4.9 seconds. The total curb weight is 1,505 kilograms. And from an MPG point of view, it could do anywhere between sort of 32 to 42 MPG. And that is superbly economical, considering it's a 3.4 litre engine, it's a sports car, it's meant to be driven, but still is able to give you that kind of economy figures. I don't think, again, there are many sports cars that handle like this, drive like this, look as good as this, and then you're not out of pocket with having to spend too much money in terms of fueling it. Now onto the exterior spec. Well, a big part of what makes this car so stunning is this rear end. I mean, a second ago, the rear lights were on and it looked amazing. And that's credit to the exterior paint color it has, which is Basalt black metallic, because the red on the black contrasts extremely well. Then it has the gorgeous 20-inch Carrera S alloys. These are the Edition 3 alloys. And other things that make this look like a sporty, angry, gruntier car is when the rear retractable spoiler comes up. And from a softer spec items, it's got the rear parking sensors as well as the front parking sensors. And then from a sportier point of view, the electrically folding side door mirrors gives it a more sportier stance, especially when folded in. And it's got the xenon headlights with the daytime LED lights, which also have the headlamp washers. And from a practicality point of view, it's got a front boot space for storage to keep your bags, and should you want to need more storage space, you can use the rear seats as additional storage space, which can be folded in, or should you want to use it for another 2 passenger, whether they're kids or adults, I think it can be done. Interior spec wise, well, firstly, the interior is absolutely amazing. That's because of the agate grey leather interior, and that is starting from the front of the dash all the way to the rear, including the carpet being in the agate grey color as well. But spec wise, it's got the auto headlights, the multifunctional steering wheel with a bezel here at the top that says PDK, and you can't actually get this bezel on the sports steering wheel because this bezel also has a bit of text on it which says Sport Plus launch control. And should you want to use these buttons both to change tracks or tone down or up the music, you can do so, or pick up or drop telephone calls. It has got the PDK gearbox, which is the dual clutch gearbox, which is I think an absolute must both from a driver focus point of view as well as from just a cruising point of view. In terms of other additional spec, it's got the Chrono Plus Package, which allows it to have the Sports and the Sport Plus button. The seats are sport seats which are also heated, and I touched on to the practicality of a 911. And just to illustrate, I'm 5'9", and you will see me get into the back with quite a bit of ease. I don't think there are many sports cars out there that offers the benefit of 2 seats at the back such as this. I'm 5'9", and I might not be comfortable here for more than an hour or so, but to be completely honest with you, I don't think I want to sit in the back of this for more than an hour. I think the seats are designed more for kids that are up to a certain age. But should you want to, and should it ever be necessary to carry an adult from an event or giving them a lift to the station, it is more than adequate enough. There aren't many cars that is designed the way a 911 is designed, and that is credit to what an evolved product it is, and it has been since 1963. And credit to Porsche for producing a Porsche year on year that is got better performance figure, that is more refined, that handles better, and that is more economical and reliable. Please don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. And if you've got any questions about this Porsche 911 or one of the other Porsches in our stock, feel free to reach out and we'll be happy to answer your questions. Well, let's just